Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Cultural Coast. I'm Reverend Theresa and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. So excited. New year, new you, new us. It's an opportunity. This is a sacred opportunity for us. It's not just another day. It is not just another Sunday. It is not just another year. Not just because it's new either. It's because of our intentionality. It's because we make it so. It's because we see this as a sacred opportunity. This day, today, now, it's a sacred opportunity for us. And we're not going to let it slide by. We are not going to let it slide by. Today we are going to establish ourselves firmly, confidently in this new year, right? So we're affirming our unique purpose for being, which of course each one of us have. Each one of us have a unique and special purpose for being here. And so we're going to establish ourselves firmly in that this year. There's a power, there's an infinite love, an unconditional love, a creative intelligence that is here to uplift and support and actually move through us. All we do is get our little negative ideas out of the way, right? And it just pushes through, it moves through us. I think that many of us have seen the last few years as difficult, maybe the last 2 years, heading in with a little fatigue into this third year of a pandemic. I don't think I'm making that up. I think that's kind of a universal feeling right now. And so it has been tough at times. And so maybe at times it's a little hard to rally up that strength and that enthusiasm and that excitement. But we can do it, and we will do it. We shall do it, and we'll do it together. We'll do it together. I had a plan. I had a plan for this morning, January 2nd, that there would be people in this room filling up this space at the Sarasota Garden Club. And I had a plan that Annie Williams would be here with us with her beautiful crystal bowls, performing for us this morning her sacred harmonics. And not because of COVID, but because of the fires in Colorado, she's not here with us this morning. Her son lives in Superior, Colorado. Fortunately, his home was spared. But it was a tremendous time for her and her entire family, and so we give them all our love and know we'll have Annie back with us soon. But we want to be flexible and versatile, and those always, when we can shift our perspective of things, those things that appear as obstacles simply fall away. So we're practicing all of that here this morning. We are aware, awake, and enthusiastic for 2022. Yeah, we are. So I want to remind you that you want to have a candle. You don't have to light it now, but you want to have a candle and a lighter. You want to have something that you can burn in, something that's deep enough that's not going to cause a problem. Maybe even have a fire pit or a fireplace, and paper and a pen. So you want to be prepared for what we're going to do. I'm going to have Bobby go ahead and start us off, and then I'll go into our prayer.
Thank you, Theresa. Hi, everybody. Starting with a song from Daniel Nahmod called Everything New. Bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope. I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. Think I've finally learned to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. No more wishing on someone else's star that'll never be mine. I think it's time to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. And I've survived many times before, broken hearts and slamming doors. I'll be alright, yes I will, somehow. Just as I did back then, I'm gonna rise again. So bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Thank you.
Let's just affirm that right here, right now, everything new, by preparing ourselves, opening our hearts and our minds to this ritual, to this time that we have together for this now moment, this powerful moment, this moment that we set our intention to, at the very least, be willing. To be willing to release, to be willing to accept, to be willing to hear, to be willing to be present. I affirm not only for myself, but for each one of us here this day, at this time, that we are indeed inseparable from the source of life itself. And so with great intention, with an earnest heart and an open mind, we make ourselves available. We simply make ourselves available. So be it through the ritual this morning, through the prayers, through the songs, through the reading, something, through this beautiful, beautiful garden, something touches us. Something changes us, opens us, refreshes, revitalizes, rejuvenates, rekindles that spark of spirit within that is precious and unique and brilliantly divine. That is a gift, not only to our own lives, but to our friends, to our family, to the world. Each one of us is needed. And so it begins now. And so it is. I'm going to have Hector come up and do our reading for us this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Namaste. Happy New Year. As you can see, we're outside in the garden club, and we've got this beautiful backdrop over here, so I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, so today's reading is from Science of Mind magazine, and it's actually for today's date, January 2nd. So if you like it and you want to read it again, there you go. Aware, awake, and enthusiastic. Those who are awake live in a state of constant amazement. That's by Jack Kornfield, Buddha's Little Instruction Book. There is a divine spark at the center of your being, but you need to recognize this, believe it, and act upon your belief. And that is Ernest Holmes from Thoughts Are Things. Have you ever found yourself arriving home but don't remember driving there? Some days we can be so lost in thought that we drive on autopilot failing to notice the world around us. When we practice mindfulness or awareness, we are paying attention. How am I feeling in my body? Where do I notice tension? What emotions am I feeling? Once I am aware, I notice the tension and the tightness in my body. I feel the feelings. I am awake to something more than my physical body and senses. There's a subtle shift that happens in the mind when you go from taking life for granted to being in awe of how the world works and how the universe functions. I am awakened to being part of something greater. I am awakened to my connection with spirit. When we manage to stay in that awakened state, the world seems magical. We notice the colors, the sounds, the intricacies of flower, the beauty of nature, the joy of laughter. We live in appreciation and gratitude. When we live in awareness, we live in amazement and are open to unlimited possibilities. Activist and spiritual teacher Barbara Holmes says, when we are fully alert in spirit, mind, and body, we are more than we imagine and can accomplish more than we suppose. When we are awake, we live in a state of wonder and amazement and see through the eyes of our soul. We see through the eyes of love. We know something wonderful is bound to happen. And the affirmation is, today I am awake, aware, and enthusiastic. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Today, awake, aware, and enthusiastic. What I'd like to do is go ahead and really anchor that reading that Hector just did with a mindfulness meditation, and that'll lead us into our ritual as well. But go ahead, just as he read, and feel into your body right now. Feel into your body. Sitting in your chair, physically, how does your body feel? Are you relaxed? Are you comfortable? Do you need to shift? Breathe into your body. See if you can scan and feel any tension. You might even ask yourself, how am I feeling in my body? Allow your mind to go where there feels like there needs to be a shift, where there feels like there's some tension. Go in and breathe. And maybe ask that area, what do you need to tell me? There's such great wisdom in our bodies. Feel into that wisdom. Allow it to move up into your awareness. Breathing in, do another scan. Breathing in. Scan your body. I invite you to be really aware of your physical body, and then the feeling, the sensation, the sensual feelings within your body. Let them call to you. And then open yourself to an awareness. Maybe it's words, maybe it's a feeling that your body's talking, communicating with you. may be an emotional level that you're communicating with your body now. I invite you to open to the emotions that you're feeling, that you're awakening to, that you're becoming aware of. Just allow them to be. Maybe ask one more time if there's anything calling for your attention. Show it some love. Be available. Just as Hector read, we are awakening to that connection within the body that we have to our higher self, our soul, our spiritual self, the divine self, whatever we want to call that intelligence, that love, that energy. We're awakening in mind, body, spirit, to the union that we have with all life. And now bring your awareness even a touch higher or deeper to the recognition not only of divine connection, but divine incarnation. This union is so inseparable, so close, because in fact we are mind, body, spirit, one with the Creator, the source of all life. Feel into the magnitude, the beauty of what that means. I am affirming for each one of us that there is safety, there is delight, there is play, there is uplift, there is inspiration in this heightened sense of awareness. Again, as Hector read, we are seeing through the eyes of the soul. Seeing through the eyes of the soul. We are seeing with the eyes of love. Feel into what that means for you. Seeing with the eyes of love. We are truly immersed in this thing called life. And open now to unlimited possibilities and insights. Unlimited possibilities. Stay in this sacred space with me. If you have not lit your candle, I invite you to do that now. The candle, the one light, symbolizes that light that we have just tapped into within each one of us. That one light that is in all of nature, that is in that infinite invisible that comes into form with each one of us, with all life. The one light. So light your candle. This also symbolizes our unbroken connection as we do this ceremony with each other and with the one. And so now I'm going to invite Bobby to come up and ready us. I guess you could stay there too if you'd like, but ready us with the releasing part of our ceremony.
There was a time in my life, thought I'd have to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. This is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. My heart is open wide. I am only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. I am only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. And I'm only here for God.
We are indeed only here for that expression, to allow that freedom of expression. And what sometimes happens, there's a block. There's an obstacle to that freedom of expression. You know, each and every one of us want to be an authentic, open, free spirit, don't we? And then there's times that we get bogged down, maybe by fears. Maybe it's this pandemic, right? As I said earlier, entering the third year, and people feel fatigued from it. So we want to let go of what no longer serves us. And I suggest to you that it is always, always our perception of whatever it is. It's our perception. So we're empowered. We always have the power to shift out of the struggle, to shift out of the pain, to shift out of the feeling of loneliness and divisiveness, to shift out and to return, in fact, to our authentic self. It's an uncovering process. All our spiritual work is always in releasing, because what is spirit in its divinity and its purity and its goodness and its love is here now, always here now. I cover it up. So there may be other negative thoughts, behaviors, feelings that you can let go of this morning. So I invite you to join me in releasing the struggle. Releasing the struggle. Maybe It is self-criticism, judgment of self, judgment of others. That's something that can keep us from love and keep us from living our very best life. Maybe it's fear, worry, bad habits like procrastination. You know, procrastination, I think, is a fear of showing up. It's a fear of showing up in our fullness. It's a fear that I'm not good enough, holding us back. Maybe distressing memories that we have. And maybe we replay those stories over and over and over again. I heard once the idea that something happens to us that causes pain, causes hardship, it's a great loss, it's a betrayal, something of that sort. But we hold on to that story and we tell it over and over and over, reliving it over and over and over, and it becomes so much larger and more destructive in our lives than the initial event. This is an opportunity to diffuse that, to release that, to let that go. Resentments, anger, is there someone to forgive? Maybe we can open today at the very least to the willingness to forgive, the willingness to let go of stories, to let go of our resentments, our insecurities, and our doubts. And when we do this, there is a primal shift. There is a shift in consciousness, not just for ourselves, but for all of us, for each one of us. When we clear for all, right? Only one consciousness, one mind. Maybe it's a shift in worldview, a perspective that we're holding on the world and where the world is headed, what's going on. Maybe it's a way of processing that would be healthy and healing for us to let go of. Again, this is a sacred opportunity for us to realign to the highest and best possibilities for our life, which of course is what Emerson said prayer is, seeing life from that highest perspective. So I want you to ask yourself now, what do I need to release? Simply, what do I need to release? Listen into that right now. What do I need to release? What blocks my good? What stands in the way of my highest and best self? As you intuitively get the answers, write it down. Write it down, anything you want to let go of. Take your pen and write it on the paper. What do I need to let go of? What no longer serves my life, my highest best, the life of all? How do I block my good? And when you feel that you have this, we're going to burn it. We're going to let it go. You know, fire is destructive. And we can see that as transformative, right? Transformative. We literally can watch thoughts take another shape. We can literally watch as they go away. A little bit of wind out here. Aha, there we go. Beautiful. I want to make sure mine is really gone. Anybody else? Go ahead. Go ahead, Bob. Yes, come on. Beautiful. Let's make sure it's gone.
Gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, get rid of that stuff. Can I help you? There, you got it. Here, you'll make sure. We want to make sure it really burns, right? You want to hold it again? You do it.
That's it. Good, good.
Excellent. Beautiful.
Go, you did it. Goodbye.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead and put up the screen for the prayer. Oh, ha. Except I was going to read it with you. Sorry about that. Best laid plans. We're going to read this prayer together. Is it on the screen? Beautiful. I am not bound by my past. I now let go of all negative thoughts, false beliefs, and behaviors that no longer serve me. With clarity, I enter the consciousness of that which sources all life. Spirit within me is perfect. It is love, wisdom, health, wholeness, beauty, creativity, intelligence, and prosperity. There is nothing I have ever done, said, or thought which rises against me, which has power over me, or limits me in any way. I easily forgive myself and others for errors in judgment. I release any and all false ideas that anyone or anything can stand in the way of my good. I open my heart. 21 is gone. With great gratitude, I affirm what lies behind me and what lies before me are only tiny matters compared to what lies within me. I am now free to create anew, and so I do, and so it is.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. I am only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. I am only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. I am only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. I am only here for God.
Thank you, Bobby. Do you feel a little lighter? We're now going to move into the second part of our ritual here and stake our claim. Stake our claim on the new year, on 2022. A year of enlightenment, for all of us. Let's just claim that for ourselves now. We seek a divine inspiration. And not out there, not in the newspapers, not on the TV, not by your friends even, but in here. We seek that divine inspiration from within ourselves, recognizing that there truly is a universal pattern. There's a universal pattern for wholeness, for health, for love, for peace, for joy. There's a universal pattern for growth, which I believe is what we're all about. Life itself is evolutionary, is it not? Nature is evolutionary. Humanity is evolutionary. Our own lives we can see as a journey of becoming, a growth, greater understanding, deeper awarenesses, deeper connections to our friends and our family, to ourselves, to the divinity, the spark of life, to spirit within us. So again, I remind you that we are deeply immersed in consciousness, in that oneness, in the wisdom of the universe. And so we ask now, going deep again, we ask, what is Spirit's highest idea for my life in 2022? What is my greatest possibilities? What are my greatest potentials? What do I need to know? And listen. Just feel into that now. How does Spirit want to express itself through me this year? How does it want to experience life through me, in me, as me? How does it want to play? How does it want to dance? How does it want to live? How does it want to love through me this year? Listen, feel. We ask, what must I learn? How might I grow? What do I need to embrace? Write down your insights, whatever comes to you. I affirm for each one of us that Spirit is always speaking, intuitively, always calling out, always attempting to get our attention. And that we are, again, aware and awake and enthusiastic for catching that vision, for hearing, for being in tune with and aligned with what is our greatest purpose, what we are here to do and to be, how we are to love and to express. And so I affirm for us that if we seek more inspiration than what we're hearing and attuning to right now, I affirm for each one of us that we're always in communion with this divine voice. It is always leading us, guiding us, and that we absolutely trust and have the ability to lean in, to surrender and follow this guidance. It's the good. And that good is personalized and it is universalized through each one of us. And so I'm so grateful to know this truth. Let us affirm together then that nothing stands in our way as we shine our light brightly in 2022. Let us read the second prayer together. I acknowledge I live in a loving and supportive universe. That love and support is within and all around me, always bringing forth greater possibilities for my highest and best life. I am an individualized expression of the divine, magnificent in every way. I have everything I need to live a life of joy, peace, harmony, health, and prosperity. I enjoy loving friendships and creative self-expression. My 2022 vision unfolds in divine perfection. I trust as everything aligns perfectly. The way is made clear before me. I do not falter, I cannot fail. With Spirit as my lead, my every step is guarded and guided. All my needs are met with ease and grace. I affirm the intention I have set is already accomplished in universal mind. From within myself, I reveal my intentions with enthusiasm and confidence. What I claim for myself, I affirm for all. I believe in a world that works for everyone. With a grateful and expectant heart, I accept my good, and so it is.
So let's sing that. Everything New song one more time. We're going to put the lyrics up so you can read them along, or you can sing along. Thank you, Daniel Namod. One more time. See if I can get my guitar working. Bring it on, everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope. I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. Think I finally learned to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. No more wishing on someone else's star that'll never be mine. I think it's time to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. And I've survived many times before, broken hearts, slamming doors. I'll be alright, yes I will once more. Just as I did back then, I'm gonna rise again. So bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything true. Bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful feeling I have. I hope you do too. And you know, I wish I had said this before when I first started out, but it just came to me again, and so I feel called to share. You know, when we talk about releasing the old, everything new, it doesn't mean that everything before stunk, right? But it's those little things, those little grievances that remain in there and just kind of fester. You know, I look back on this past year, and my daughter got married, and I had 3 opportunities to see my grandsons who live, you know, in another state. But I had 3 opportunities, which I did not have the year before. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful, and I'm uplifted by that. And I look forward into this new year of even more, right? Of even more, even greater feelings of connection and greater love and opportunities for us in community to be together with one another, to share. And I am super flexible in how that might happen. So if you have ideas, I want to hear them. If you have ideas, I want you to share them with me. I also want to tell you that those prayers that were up on the screen, those of you at home, if you would like copies of those, let me know. I'll go ahead and post them. Maybe I'll post them on the Facebook page. And but if you want me to email them, you need to let me know. Email me, and I'll make sure that you have them so that you can continue this work into the new year that we've started now. And thank you so much for being with me. And I want to tell you too, even though the plan was that the doors would be open today for everyone, I appreciate your love and support. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate hearing when you think we should open, how you think we should open, how we can get together with one another. So the door is always open, and as my heart is always open to whatever you want to share with me. So please do know that. And again, I thank you for your love and support. I thank you for your financial support to allow us to stay here. Just so you know, back in July, we paid for the garden club for the rest of the year because we were opening in August. And then we had just that one Sunday that we were open. So we want to use the space. We paid for it. So with that, again, I thank you for your love and support. Evan is putting up on your screen ways that you can give to us financially. And again, I've just said I'm always open for you to share otherwise your gifts and your talents with us. And with that, We got a chant to do, right? Can I stay up here and sing with you?
Please. I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on. One more time. I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on.
The only announcement, you don't have to leave. Oh, okay. The only announcement that I have for you is you want to make sure that you stay tuned. You stay in touch. You know what's going on. So you want to be on our newsletter. So make sure that you are. You can go to Facebook and do it right there on Facebook, or you can go to our website, which is www.CSLCulturalcoast.org, and you can sign up there and make sure that you know what's happening. And we'll make sure that we're communicating to you that way. Well, let me just say I love you. And I love all of you. Robert, thanks for bringing your crew. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I love to see the girls. Thank you for being here with us and doing our ceremony with us. It was really good to have you here. Thank you to our crew, Hector and Diana, here this morning, working their magic with us. Thank you.
One more Happy New Year to everybody, and if you would like prayer support, please email prayer@cslculturalcoast.org. We're going to end with a Melissa Felipe song called Infinite Possibilities. You and I, we all are one, made up of the love throughout creation. There is an endless supply of the power that brings us here. And when we harness that life, you know nothing can stop us now. Yeah, and everything can happen right here. So open your heart and start believing. The only limit is your mind. You can have everything. Let's go beyond fantasy, heavenly, 'cause we're living in a world of infinite possibilities. Knowing who we are, spirit of pure divinity, manifesting our dreams, stepping into the mystery, 'cause we're living in a world of infinite possibilities. Come on, step into the limitless who you are. Follow the path that leads to freedom. They only need to let it be, 'cause everything's within. You know expansion is a natural thing, 'cause we're living in a world of infinite possibilities. Knowing who we are, stepping into the mystery, manifesting our dreams, spirit of pure divinity, 'cause we're living in a world of infinite possibilities. Knowing who we are, spirit of pure divinity, manifesting our dreams, stepping into the mystery, 'cause we're living in a world of infinite possibilities. Happy New Year, infinite possibilities.